Okay, so this iconic accounting tutorial, and I'm the person of Mr. Bachman. Today I'm going to be your facilitator, and I'm going to take you through a practical question with accounting software called QuickBooks. So to begin, let's launch our QuickBooks software. Yes, yes, you can click on OK, or you can select our QuickBooks tool. All right. So since if you use QuickBooks, it's going to open the existing account or the existing company you are using for you. Yes, so it's asking for my password. So let me enter. Right. All right. Let's go then and start with a new company since we are going to start with a practical question. So close it. To start with a new company, I'm here. Wow, it's a new company. You can select that one. Or better still, you can close this company to start. So let's start with a new company. So when we start with a new company, you're going to see this. This is the express to start. So since it's a new company, we are now going to create a company based on an existing file, right? Yes. So we are going to use the express start. Yes. So the express start gives us the place where we can, fill in our company details, right? So let me open the question. Let me see the question one after the other. So this is the question. The Zenith Power Solutions Limited, the premier retail and service enterprise specializing in renewable energy systems, specifically solar panel, hybrid inverter, and heat cycle battery. The company operates from two main hubs, that's the Accra head office and Takoradi Western Region branch. The company is registered for VAT and issues the Ghana city as its home currency. So based on this, we are going to create a company. So here is the company details. There is the company file setup. It says create a new company file with the following parameters. So business type, retail, company name, Zenith Power Solution. Then it's your index number. So we have it as a paper. We are going to type. I'm copying it so that it will be very fast for you. So let me go back to my keyboard. So the company name is here. Then let's see my index number. I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 as my index number, right? So the industry are going to help. So since the company is dealing retail, we're going to look for retail, retail, yeah, retail shop and online. You get it. So we are going to use that one online from. So we select, click on OK. Then the business type. So the business side is the company with some branches, right? Yeah. So um, we are going to use the corporate. Yes, that is the corporate. That's the regular one. Then employer identification number. Employer identification number. Let's see through the question. Yes, we aren't giving any employer identification number, but we're giving address and other details. So back to Facebook. It's a business address. Yes, business address. So we have our business address here. I'm going to copy it and paste it. But then you, if it's a sheet you're having as a paper, as the question you need to what title. So I'll copy it and paste it here. Control D. I can copy all, but the QuickBooks doesn't allow you to fill out to some point. That's why I'm copying it bit by bit. So we have the industry area, Accra, not industry, not industrial area, Accra. So let's get back to QuickBooks. So these two questions are for the address. So we need to fill in case you type and it doesn't go here, it doesn't fill up and it doesn't give you space to add it added. You can come to the next line in the next page to what enter. So yes, Accra, criminal account about. So the city, right? Okay. So this is the industrial area, but the city is what Accra. So the city needs to what come to this side. Any criminal account. You can ignore the comma. So, wow, to do with it. So the state QuickBooks the kind of UK based, right? So we don't have any state ID here. Right? We don't have any state ID. So probably let's say Gini. Now let's represent Gini to data. Okay. Then the country. So we are in Ghana. Since the company is using Ghana city, that means we are in Ghana. But we can see we don't have anything like Ghana here. So we are going to use other. Okay. So the zip, the zip. Let's use the postal code as the zip, right? Postal code as the zip. Postal code. So I can see the city or state. Give us a city. Sorry, give us a city or state here. Give us a city or state here. Give us a city or state here. So let's fill it right. So sorry, this Dow, Accra, Greater Accra. And this area, I think there was a comma and Accra. Next, and then I can room about. It. So the phone. Let's check whether the question you have phone. Yes, you have phone. You have phone. That's practice. And an email address. So back to people. Yes, I paste the number here. So that's the state that people begin to fill in our company details. Any further details can be added after the company has been created. Okay, so now let's pick the company. We are done. So let's pick the company. Yes. So QuickBooks is creating its own file. That is the QBW file. So you are going to click on save, or you will select the location where you want to save that document or that file. So with this file, you can download this file to any other computer which has QuickBooks, and you click on it. It's going to launch your company for you. It's going to launch the company. Any entry done in this um, company, it's going to launch it the same way for you. You get it. So let's click on save. So let's do it whilst our company is being created. So our company is being created. Company is being created. So if you have your window appearing this way, yes, you can adjust it. So let's say it's in a way that you can't control it. You can come to window. I'm giving a different one. So this side is telling you you can add people to your business and all that stuff. These things you can do them later. So let's click on start work. So we start using our people. Alright. So our company is being created and going to give us some windows and some features. So there are things about our people. Alright. So this one I'll say I'm leaving it for now. Let's close them. So once we close them, you see back to the question, we see a legal name here, right? Legal name. We didn't see it whilst we were creating it. So that means it should be it should be entered, right? You need to fill in that. And also the email address, we couldn't add it up. So once we open our QuickBooks, let's do that. Let's do that. So down you come to my company, then down to my company, right? And click on it. So you see it opens all your details here for you. So to edit those details, you're going to click on this edit. Alright. So these are our details. So our email address, let's fill in our email address. Yeah. Okay. It's not allowing me to copy. So let's say info. Sorry. Um, copy. Yes, copy email address. Um, let me paste it here. So here, there. So let's go back to legal information. Legal information. Let's check. Legal name is Zenith Power Solutions Limited. Zenith Power Solutions Limited. That's our legal name. That's the legal name. We're going to go back to people and enter the legal name there. So Zenith Power Solutions Limited. That's the legal name for the organization. Then the country as the legal name remains what US. So you need to still change it to what? Other. 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 So we are done. We are done. So we have our contact info is there, legal information, everything, company identification, report. So the reporting information. This the year end. So every company in its fiscal year. Get it. So this you can choose December. Ghana most companies are December. This is January. So you can change it depending on your company. So how you call it, your accounting period. So and the payroll info too, you can adapt if you have those payroll details. Alright. So let it be January. Let it remain January. So we are done. In the other details being entered. Right? Yes, other details. So back to QuickBooks, click on OK. So we are done with editing. Yes, it. Okay. So we can close this side. This side, if you close it, it's going to close this small window that we are working on. If you close this, it's going to close all your QuickBooks. It's going to close the QuickBooks totally. So let's close this one. Alright. Now let's go back to the question. Our question two said chart of account. So the account number, account name, and account type, right? So let's start entering the chart of account. So at this side, you're going to see chart of account. Let's click on it. It's open. So QuickBooks already had this chart of account. You can reset it, or let's say delete all of them and give your own chart of account, right? By some chart of account are mostly based on the business type that you selected. So based on this business type, these are the chart of account given here. So we are going to add the one we are going to. Okay. So this side, we're going to click on this place account. You can see new here. Then we start in our chart of account. All right. So what's the first chart of account? Let's see. It was bank. The account type is bank. From this side, we are going to click on select the bank, the account, bank as an account. Then click on continue. Okay. So we have our account name, the sub account, description, account, bank account number, account number. So let's do what we did. We have account number, our account number. So here we can see there's no any space for account number here, right? There's no any space for account number here. So that means we need to set up our QuickBooks to a place where we will see this account number the way we want it. So to do that, you go to edit, click on edit, come to preferences. So this side, this is a general entry here. This is a general thing. But looking for account number, you go to accounting, and select company preference. You see use account number is here. So you're going to check use account number. Get it. Then use class for tracking transaction. Yes. Other ones are here. So once we move on, we are going to do them one by one. Okay, move on, we are going to do them one by one. So yeah, based on the question, back, back, back. It said the company is registered for VAT and uses what Ghana cedis as its home currency. Its home currency. So this means we should set the currency to set the currency, set the currency. Say you make changes in accounting period, you wish to change them. Yes. So the go to the currency type. So say no, I use one currency. No, we will say yes, yes, I use more than one currency. So yes, then we select the currency towards Ghana cedi. So you see you have only this currency here, but what few more currencies. So click on that one and look for Ghana cedi, Ghana cedi, Ghana cedi. So then Ghana cedi, Ghana cedi. Is Ghana cedi. Select it. Yes. We are going to click on make it active since the company is in Ghana and we are using the Ghana cedi. Make it active. Yes. So select Ghana cedi as the home currency. So yes. Right. We are done. We click on OK and come back to what you want to do. Your company file will now close and reopen with your updated settings. Yes. So we click on OK and wait once everything. All right. So let's close this. All right. So back to our chart of account. Back to where we were. Chart of account. So open it. Yes. Yeah. So let's create the new account. We have the new account. back to the question. Our first account to create is first account to create. That bank account type is bank. So this time you need to select the account type bank. Continue. You see our previous chart of account we opened, there wasn't anything like number here. But now there's number, right? So let me put it. Yeah, we have our bank account number to be 10150. So the right corner here, type your 10150. Then account name. What's the account name? And the account name is Fidelity Bank Corporate Account. Fidelity Bank Corporate Account. Yes, you see the QuickBooks doesn't allow you to type more than this one. So corporate account is I see there's a space between the hyphen. Let's close those space. So delete those space. Then type full account. You get it. So there is not any tab account to anything. Immediately click it, then it's a tab account for an account. You get it. So it's a primary account or it's an account. Okay. So save and new. Since we are doing more entry, save, right? So once you click save and new, it opens a new space for you. But mind you, the account type remains the previous account type that you use. So always you need to check the chart of account you are using, then you change the account type. So let's work on it. That one too is bank. That one too is bank. So we copy the account number or fill in the account number use. Then account name. Back account name is City Cash. That's right. City Cash. That's right. Okay. Alright. Save a new. Go back to our next transaction. The account type. Account type is other current asset. Other current asset. Other current asset. Other current asset. So when we get there, we should remember and change it. Okay. So this is the account number. Then the account type is other current asset. So we are going to check other current asset here. Yes, we have other current asset. Then account name. Mark inventory asset. Account name is inventory asset. I copy it and take it here or type it. Okay. Then I think we are done. We go save a new to get our next set of account. Our next one is other current liability. Other current liability. So let's change it. Other current liability. Other current liability. Then the account number is 2010. 2010. You have 2010. 2010. Let's check the account name. The account name is JNRA but payable. JNRA but payable. JNRA but payable. Okay. So I think we are done. We can new back to that one is other current liability. Account number is 8. Then let's go back. Account name. Account name is net tier 1 payable 18%. Copy it or you come and type it. Okay. So save a new. Go back again. That one is other current liability. So we still have our other current liability. That's number is there. That's the accounting. The tax payer. So pay tax. Alright. Save a new. Go back again. Yeah. So other current liability. Number is 0400. Okay. Then we go back. We have our net asset, net salary payable. Net salary payable. So other current liability. So the name is net salary payable. Save a new. Alright. So we go back to a new account type equity, right? Shareholder, that's 3,000, right? 50,000, that's shareholder capital, that's the equity. So that is it. Copy. Remember the account type remains the previous one, so we need to change it to equity. Change to equity. Then the number is 3,000. Then the name, go back to the name. And the name is what? Shareholder capital. Shareholder capital. Shareholder. Alright. So let's give a name. Yes. So given that this account number is already in use, please enter another account number. Okay. So if this account number is already in use, let's go and check which account is using this account number. So the account number is what? 30,000. Let's check. No, it didn't see it. So let's check 30,000. Alright. Let's check opening equity balance. Opening equity balance. And we know our equity two is our shareholder, right? Shareholder capital, right? Yeah. So what we need to do is we can merge the account or either edit the account, right? So let's use this one, edit, and so equity, right? Remain equity. So let's change it to shareholder. The account type is equity. Account type is equity. Let's check it, edit it, and use the shareholder capital. All right. But we need to check whether there is anything like equity in there. Let's see. So let's check equity. But it can say equity. So since this is the only equity we have, right? This is the only equity we have. So we still need to edit this account so we get what we want. So since it's equity, we are going to edit it. People also I think of deleting it and creating their own. Don't worry, you can do it that way. But I mean I want to edit it, so let's edit it and use the shareholder capital for it. Right? So it's not a sub account, save and close since we edited it. Right. So since we set equity, we need to be but we set our shareholder capital or the 30,000 of our account number. It's going to give us what we have. That's our shareholder capital account type of equity. Then we go back. We need to go back and create what we were doing. Continue with it. So let's go. The next account is what? Income. It's an income. Then that's 40100. 40100 is an income. So we are going to start with what? Income. Let account type income. Click on continue. Alright. So because account type is income, then what is the number? Something like 4100. Okay, 4100. Yes. So we see that the account we have sales solar panels, right? Sales solar panel. Sales solar. So let's look at something, a sales column solar panel. It is QuickBooks doesn't allow columns. The columns come when it's a sub account. Get it? A sub account to an account. So let's see if we can do that. Okay, sorry. That's sales, right? Sales. Let's see if it will allow it. You see, you type column and it doesn't appear. That means QuickBooks doesn't allow it. But the column you are seeing there is telling us that the solar panel, this one, solar panel, is a sub account to the sales, right? So now all we need to do is what? Create a sales account. But that one we won't give it account number since we don't have it there. We won't give it account number. You are just going to create a sales account as the main account. Then we continue. So we go save a new, right? It's created sales account right now as the main account. Then let's see what happens. Then we come back to our main transaction. That's the 4100 as an account number. 4100. All right. So the name here, we are going to use the solar panel, only the solar panel, not the sales, since because we created the sales already. So let's use solar panel. Then after we are done, we are going to make it a sub account to sales. Yes, sales. You get it. So this is when you are going to see the column appearing in your account or any list of account. So we go to save a new. Then we check the next one we have is what? 4200. That's inventors battery. Inventors and battery. So copy, go back to the inventors and battery. Account number is what? 4200. Right? Then it's a sub account to sales. Let's see. You can see we have sales in front of it, sales columns, and that means it's a sub account to sales. So let's sub account to sales. Okay. The next one is 4500 installation fee. 4500. 4500. That's installation fee. It's also a sub account to service. It's a sub account to service. This is there's a column. It's a sub account to service. So now, do you know what will happen? We have to what? Clear this, then create a service account as a main account. So new. Then we come back, get our installation fee, back to QuickBooks. Installation fee. You go back. What's the account number? That's the 40500. 40. Yes. So our account type remains income. So we are done. Okay. Okay. Alright, we are done. We are done. Yes, service installation fee. We are done with that account, right? So the next one we have is what? 5,000 cost of goods sold. 5,000 cost of goods sold. So copy the account number. Then you come here. The account type is cost of goods sold, so you need to change the account type. This is the account number. Then the account type is what cost of goods sold. You have it here. Then the name is what? What's the name? Cost of goods sold. The name is cost of goods sold. Right. So you click on save a new. So we are done. You have wages and salary as an expense. So account type is an expense. Account number 5400. 5400. Account type is what? Expense. Then the name is what? Wages, salaries and wages expense. To copy it from a set. Alright. You go to save a new. The account number is already in use. Please enter new account number. Okay, so let's go and check which account is using this 5400. So you need to close this. No, don't see. So let's check. The account number is what? 5400. So bank service charge. Bank service charge. So already bank service charge is also an expense. So let's just edit it, and you can delete it and create your own, or you can edit it since it remains expense. Then you change it to yours. So what's the name? Wages and salary. Or you got salaries and wages expense. Okay. So we change it and click save and close. Now if we search, we have our account number there, our account there. Then we continue on to what we're doing. The account number is 5450. We copy it. So the next thing we are creating is what is also an expense, right? So the account type we are going to choose expense. We can continue back to this. Alright. So the account number is 5450. Then account type. Back to account type, we have what? Employers net expense 13%. So uh, so save a new. And now our last one, 5900. Then what is the account name? Distribution name, like distribution name price, distribution name price. It's also an expense, right? It's also an expense revenue. And we are done with our account creating, right? We are done with creating our account. Let's just close it. We are done with creating our account. So we close it. Bam. No. Okay. So we are done with our chart of account. Close it back. Then the next question is what? Classes. Let's set up two classes to track regional performance. Accra and Takrady. Accra and Takrady. So now we need to set up two classes. So the classes, you go back to table. This is what we do. Go to list. And you can see, go to you see list, item list. I see class list somewhere. Yes. We don't see class list here, right? So that means we need to set up our go back to our settings and allow it. So go to um, edit preferences, then you come back here. So go to to accounting. Yes. So accounting, company preference, then you see class here. So you use class in tracking for transactions. The prompt to assign classes. Yes, then you have assign class to account. That one we don't need for now. So, okay, click on okay. You're done. And let's come back to list. Now you can see class list here, right? So okay. So the class list here is giving us store one, store two, store three. We don't know what's going on there. So we need to what do our own. We need to add our own, then highlight some of deactivate some of them. So let's do our own. Self which class are you supposed to set up? Accra branch and Takoradi branch. So our first class is what? Accra branch. That's the head of it. Click on okay. Then you click again. New. You have what? The Takoradi branch. So Takoradi branch. Right. Okay. Yes. So these are our two branches that we needed. We need. So we needed these two branches. Let's deactivate the other branches here. So you click on it and go um, make this one inactive. Or you can still delete them. So let's delete this class. You don't need it. So one, so two, so three, you don't need them. Let's delete them. Alright. So if you click here, these are the two classes that we are done. Click on it. Okay. So we are done. Click on it. Okay. Back to the question. We are done. We are going to question 4. Question 4. Question 4. Okay. Question 4 said Ghana sales tax 2020. Configure a sales tax group. Name NRA standard VAT bracket 20%. Ensure it ensure it is composed of ensure it is composed of the appropriate individual tax items to each to reach a total effective rate of 20% on sales. 20% on sales. Okay. So we need to set this, right? So to set this, let's go back to QuickBooks. So we are going to edit reference, then go to we are going to see sales tax, right? We select sales tax, then come to company preferences. Yes. Do you charge sales tax? Yes. That's what the question is saying. You charge sales tax. So what's the sales tax here? We don't know, right? So we are going to add our new sales tax. Add new sales. Yes. So the sales tax item. This one we choose the sales tax item. Yes. That's the question. Configure a sales tax group name there. So that's a sales tax group. Let's use sales tax. Okay. So the name of the group set between RE standard but copy it within January is standard batch. Right. Okay. So that's the registration is still up. Then you click on okay. The sales tax you can see select one or more sales tax item at first. So sales tax item, so you come to sales tax item. Then after you're done typing this, you come to the sales tax item. Then click add, right? Then you select sales tax item as the first one. Then the next one you're going to name it the VAT 20%. Sorry, that's also a sales tax. Then the rate we are going to keep it at 20. Then done. Then asking which agency or vendor is collecting the sales tax. Go to GNRA, it change to GNRA, National Revenue. Okay, yes, yeah, they are charging in Ghana. Okay, so he's saying that GNRA is not an active vendor. So we are going to add it. So add it. So once we click on it, add GNRA vendor. Then click on OK. We are done. Right. So the most common sales tax is the VAT we have here. That's the only one we have. Okay. Then we have this. Go to OK. Make all existing customers taxable. Make all existing customers non-living taxable. Okay. So we click on OK. So it's a QuickBooks to make it. Okay. So let's wait. Once it makes it changes, it comes back. Okay. It's back. It's back. We go back to home. Yeah. Back. Go back to home. What we did is the question 4. We are done. We said the part, so we are done. Then we have item list. Question 5 is item list. Says item list. Take the following items and mark them correctly. Take the following items and mark them. So we go back to our QuickBooks. Come to list each item. So our item list open. Then we need to add them, right? Add them. We are going to add item. Sorry. So we have to do new the item type. Item type is inventory. 550. That's item name. So inventory. So back to QuickBooks. Inventory. You have in your inventory part other charge, tab, discount, payment. So there is no inventory here. That means we need to go and set up our inventory. So set up our QuickBooks so we can access it, right? So you can then come out, edit reference, then okay. Okay, so once it opens, you need to look for item in inventory. Yes, yes, yes. Item in inventory. You make changes in payment preference. You want to, okay, it was at payment preference, so we get this one. No, our item in inventory is being selected because company preference. The purchase order in inventory. Yes. So we need to select this to activate the inventory at that item. So we click on OK. Yes, we go to close and yes, let's wait for it to come back. Alright, so it's back. Go back to home. Yeah. So we're saying what's the question again? Take the following items and map them to it. Okay. So we go to this item, this item, okay. Then item new. So the question says first item is inventory. Inventory. So that means the item type is inventory. The name is the 550 watt solar panel. So item type inventory part. Now you can see we have inventory here. Inventory part. Then the name of the item. So the name of the item is what? Um right. So the name of the item is the sorry. Oh, it's 550 watt solar panel. You copy it. So you come here. You come and type the name of the item here. 550 watt solar panel. So is it a sub item or something? No, if it's a sub item, you select it, but it's not a sub item. Manufacturing part is not given. So this one, we are going to sell items. So it can be in unit quantity and more. So we need to enable this for it to measure it for us. So we are using single item and to connect this count because we are going to count them, then multiply them with the price. So count then each, right? We are using each, we are not counting by weight or something. So we measure the unit. Alright. So then we continue. So what the cost is 2,500 and the cost the account that is going to cost of goods sold. So let's say that what's the cost of account was it what's the cost of the item 2,500, right? This is 2,500. 2,500. And the account type is cost of goods sold, then it's already there. Right? So since QuickBooks is having its own cost of goods sold here, right? So that's the account that is selected. But let's see, because it's selecting account number 50001. Let's see something. This is our question. Our cost of goods sold was account number 50000. You get it. That means it's using the QuickBooks cost of goods sold. So you go back and select our own. It's a 50000, right? Right. Okay. So once we are done setting up, we need to go and relate QuickBooks cost of goods sold so that we can always use our own. So prepare vendor. There is no need to prepare vendor for now. Then let's back to the question. He said the sales price they are going to sell it at what 4,200 and that sales is going to be solar panel. So the accountant is solar panel. So what's the price they are going to get? Is it 4,200? Say 4,000. Say 4,200. And account type is the solar panel. So it's going to the solar panel. So is it taxable? If it's non-taxable, you click here. If it's taxable, it remains tax. So let's go to the item. It says it's taxable, right? So the tax Indiana. So inventory information, quantity. So this one you can set the minimum maximum so that it can give you notification when it gets to that place. So for now, I'm going to leave it this and not to touch that. So I'm going to click on OK. It does. So we have it here. For the description, we didn't write anything there. Write anything there, but we can still do something. You can type your description. So what I was saying, let's go back to chart of account before we continue with what we were doing. Let's go back to chart of account. So let's go back home, then chart of account. You see, we have cost of goods sold. Cost of here we have to. We created ours using the 5,000 as our number, and QuickBooks is using it one, which is the 5,001. We are going to delete QuickBooks on from it. So now we have our own, which is the 5,000. This is the 5,000, right? So that we can always assign transactions to it. Now we come back to our list, then item. So let's add up other items. Let's add up other. So the next item we have the non-inventory as an item type. That's the one thing. So come here. The item type is what non-inventory part. I think that yes, non-inventory part. And the name is there. So what to do with the name is the mountain road, and it's not have account of anything. Then let's check. So I think it will be stored in auto numbers, right? Or the cost is what 150, cost 150, the distribution cost is 150, and account is distribution. So cost for one is 150. So let's use each here at right. So given cost for one, you can see only price, right? So since non-inventory part, before you can add the cost and the sales, you need to check this. So we check this. Now the cost is what 1.5 in yes, one yes. And the account is what distribution. Yes, it's a distribution is like that. Then sales is going to it's going for 250 cities, 250. So there's zero, and it's taxable. Yeah, it's taxable. Okay. Then the account type is what sales index. Sales index. So let's see the account. Sales sales index. Okay. So we click on okay. Description, we didn't add anything. So I think we have it here. Then we go back. What is the last thing to add? Service. That account type is service. That's system installation. The cost is none, but the price, sales price, 1,000. Sales installation fee. That's the so let's come back. Add new item. So that is service, right? It's already a service. Then the name is what? System installation. And add system installation. Right. System installation. Then the cost is none, but the sales is 1,200 installation fee. So that really cost you. I have a rate of 40,200 and the account is installation fee. We are done. We are done. Okay, so we are done with the service. Let's go back to question 6 of it. So 6. So question 6 is what? Entity profile. Entity profile. Entity profile. That's customer. So these are our customers that we are going to have. So we need to add our customers in our QuickBooks. We are going to close this bam. Then we are working on chart of account. Close it. Then we come to custom. These are customers. Then we go to customer center. Customer center. You can see new customer here. So we add our new customer. So these are our new customer. These are new customer. Question. So what is the customer name? The customer name is Equifarm Ghana. Equifarm Ghana. Control. Alright. From Ghana. The company name Equifarm Ghana. Then it's a corporate. There's the company. Then the person in charge will be Dr. Mensah. So, so you can see the full name of the person. You have the DR. This is where you put the title. Doctor. And the first name is what? That's without a first name, but it has a name Mensah. So let's put that one. So, know any other name. So it has a contact of located where there's a phone. Let's add address. It's at what? Winneba Road. So Winneba Road, the address you can add additional information. Address info. The address info need to add address but let's use this one. The city is Winneba Road. We should use at the city Winneba. Alright. So these are the details we have here. These are the details we have here. This tax applies to them. Alright. So yeah, that's all. We click on OK. Then add another new custom. And that one will be solar heaven retail. The name, the solar heaven retail, the company name is solar heaven retail. And full name, right? So let's look for the person's name. We have Janet Person. We have Janet. Doesn't have a title. It definitely will be missed. Come on. Okay. Internet. Okay. The retailer. The now is plus two trade. Plus two. Okay. Then talk about the market check. Copy it and use the address. Retailer. Copy it and paste it here. Right. Think everything is here. So click on OK. You're done. We've added our two customers. Then you close it and go to the next question, which is vendor. Let's add our vendor. So we go to vendor section. Where is vendor? Vendor section. You go to vendor center. Vendor center. Then already we have GRE as our vendor because of our tax. Mhm. Let's add new vendor. Right. Okay. So let's go back to our question. Copy, paste the vendor. These are the company name. The manufacturer. Okay. Let's see the number. Let okay. The city is Shanghai. The, the country is China. Alright. Okay. Then you're done. Okay. The next vendor, let's go take that's local. So we go back and new vendor. We put them here. Local supplier. So the job title is the local supplier. Plus two take the contact. Oh, sorry, sorry. Okay. All right. 20th as well. That's the address. From here. It's here. E. Okay. You're done. Click on okay. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is what? The transaction. Let's perform the transaction. Perform the transaction. The end. So, so the transaction date first me the transaction is a capital injection and owner's deposit set up cash. This is 120,000 to the Fidelity Bank as an account. Then the class ended. That means there's no class assigned to that. So back here, the deposit, right? Capital injection deposit. So we go to our banking. You click on banking, you can see make deposit. Then we make the deposit. So to our corporate account, that's the Fidelity Bank. Then it's a deposit from from you don't have anyone here, so you see maybe the owner of the company. So owner, owner. You can see CEO. Oh, then from which account? Once owner is, he said the CEO is not a name really, so we just let's add the CEO to it's just an order. Okay, order. He's the one who made the deposit. So that's the person who made the deposit. So we go back to account. So which account? Who is when we deposit money, we are starting a company. So definitely our equity, that's the capital. So what will increase whilst our bank will increase. So that means the transaction is from our capital then to our bank account. So we are going to use the shareholder capital, right? Then that's from shareholder capital to the Fidelity Bank account. Then what's the payment or what's the amount? The amount is 120, 120,000. Yes, it's 120,000. So we have our 120,000. The class, there's no class, so we don't sign any class to that. And the payment method was through cash, right? Payment method. So there wasn't any check. The memo, if you can add the memo, then add it. But the date, let's change the date. Well, what was the date? It first May 2026. Let's make it first May. May is what? Mm. So the May comes to the first May, and this represent the month. So we have the May. Right? Yes. So May, first May 2026. You're done. So we deposit the money. Deposit the money. Right? Save and close. This transaction is more than 30 days. That's we are making future transactions. So see, you look at that. Then go to the question again. Then third May, a purchase order. Transaction is purchase order to what? Tango, Tango, which is solar panels costing 2,500 each. Okay. Class is Accra. So purchase order, right? So vendor, so you go to vendor, click on create purchase order, or you can also click on this purchase order here, right here. And you can choose it to open, or you go to vendor, then create purchase. So from which vendor? It says Sango Limited. The vendor is a Sango, yes, Sango. Let's go back. Then it is 50 solar panel. The item, which item are we getting? Solar panel, and the quantity is 50. So then the unit is now the rate is 2,500. It will automatically then it will calculate. So we go to the next one. You see it has put them together. We are done. But the date is what it's still having first May, so we need to change it to third May. We have it on third. Okay. We are done. Then you go to save and close. Yes, it's a feature transaction. So you say sorry. That you need to assign it to class, right? So there's a class here. Because the question says if you assign it to a class, so you assign it to a class. Transaction is saved. You're done. So we go to the next one, which is 10th May, receive inventory. So it's 25 solar panel with bill. Receive inventory, 25 panels with bill. So you go back to our QuickBooks, you can see receive inventory here, right? You can come here and receive item. Okay. You can come here and receive the item, or you can even get it here. So receive inventory with bill, yes, with bill. So you select with bill because it gives us with bill. Yes. So the bill number, this is the bill number. So, okay. Well, receive inventory 25. So it didn't give us whom we are receiving this one with. But probably our only vendor giving us the solar panel is the sun group. Right. So let's perform the transaction. The bill number is will go to the bill number. Put this at the reference, right? Then we have Accra, send it to Accra. Okay. So there comes the item that we are receiving. We are receiving panel, solar panel. Then how many are we receiving? We are receiving 25. You get it? We are receiving 25. So we don't know our vendor, we don't know address, anything. So we just have to do close and click. Probably our vendor is the one we are receiving the bill from. You get it? So that's the only solar because we made a purchase order here and we received it on the 10th. Okay. So but the date remains third, so let's change it to 10th. So let's see close, save and close. This transaction remains 30 days time. Okay, click yes and continue. So you let's put our vendor here. You see, it's saying I purchase orders existing for this vendor. Do you want to receive against the one or more these orders? Yes. So the purchase order that we made here at this date, and we've received 25, so we are receiving it against it. You get it? Yeah, we are receiving it against it. Other than that, we can just ignore the name and continue. But let's receive against it. Okay. So that's all. Click on save and close. The transaction is 30 days. QuickBooks has affected it. We go to the next one, which is the 15th of May. 15th of May, we entered bill. Um, let's enter a bill. Right. Let's enter a bill. So yeah, we're going to click on enter vendors. Then you go to enter bills. Or yes, so we can have enter bills. But this enter bills against inventory. You have enter bills and you have pay bills, right? So you can click on this. Probably you know what you're doing. You go to vendors and you enter your bills. So who is the vendor here? You have electrotech. You're going to select the vendor electrotech Ghana. Then what's the date for the transaction? The date is what? 15th May. And amount is 6,000. And account is expense, rent expense. Account is expense. So 15th, right? Then there's no reference number. This is not an item. This is not an item. So it might be an item. That's why you are seeing it here. This is an expense that we are making. So we are going to click on expense. Then it will open the expense section for you. Which account are you making the expense? That's rent expense. So we select rent expense here. Then amount. What is the amount involved? The amount involved is 6,000 Ghana cedis. So we have a 6,000 Ghana cedis, right? So is it a job? No, it's not a job. And then what's the class? Let's check if there is a class. The class is what? Accra. Class is Accra. Class is Accra. Class is Accra. Let's change the class back. Um, select Accra. Save. Right. So we are done. We enter a bill on that. The transaction is here. The featured on that. Accept it. Let's go to the next one. The next one is how the bill we entered is supposed to be Takra. It's not Accra. Oh, oh. Okay. So we made a mistake when we entered the bill where the class is supposed to be Takra. We made it. Okay. We need to edit it. So we need to edit the bill. Yeah. Editing the bill. Go to vendor center. Then you click on the transaction. That's the first one. So come and click on it. Right click. Then go to edit transaction. So now the transactions appear here. You see it's Accra. So we need to check and the class of Takrady. So back to QuickBooks, we change the class to Takrady. We change it here to Takrady. Click on save. Yes, yes. Okay, we close it. Then we go to the next transaction. So the next time you pay the full payment against the bill S in 901. So back to QuickBooks, then go to vendors, or we can use the ones here. Enter bill, pay bill. Yes, that's pay bill. Or you can use the vendor section. So you prefer using the vendor section. Pay bill. So we have these bills here. And it's a full bill with the SD909. So we select that one. Then that's the 901. But it says that's the bill reference. So we check. If we check all the two, it's going to make full payment for the two. So we need to uncheck and check only the one with the reference number. Okay. So it said we need to sign check number to it. Okay. This is the check number. So we click and select check. Then we assign check number, right? Then from here we assign check number. Pay bill. The date is 20th. So we make sure the date remains 20th, right? Today's date is 50th. So let's change it to 20th. Then click on check if our account is fidelity and pay bill. So we pay the selected bill. Click on it. Say yes. So the section for the check number is given, right? So we are going to see the check number. The check number is 001. That's it. Then the check number is supposed to change class. So click on no. If you are supposed to see a class here, you don't see a class here, it might be a section. So the, the class is a class. So let's go back. So this transaction was made earlier with the class account. So automatically when we are paying the bills, the class will remain after. Get it? Where we've entered the bill, the same place we are paying the bill. So it remains after. Let's put our check number. Then click on OK. Okay. Yes, for this. So do you want to pay more bills? So no, we are done. Go to the next section. Transaction. That's the sales deposit. The sales deposit. So that's the transaction date. Estimate echo from 10 panels and what install. 10 panels and install. 10 panels and install. So let's go back. We click on estimate. So estimate, you can go to customer center, then click on create estimate. So whom are we estimating to? We check that's what to echo farm. So you vendor or the customer job is going to be echo farm. Then which class? Let's check for the class. The class is Accra Class is Accra. So design a class. So it is Accra. Then let's change the date. What's the date? Think the date is June 1st, right? June 1st. So the item. What item are we estimating? Go back. It was 10 panels of solar. So that's going to be the solar. So the item is going to be the 550-watt solar panel. Then the quantity is 10. Then after we add estimation of installation fee. The installation fee comes automatically. Save and close. Yes. So the next transaction, which is invoice, as paid June invoice, convert estimate to invoice, net 1510. So back, create, we can see convert estimate to invoice. Wow, there's no convert estimate to invoice here. So after receiving the invoice, it that's the create invoice. So after the estimate, you create invoice. So the estimate will convert to the invoice, right? So let's click on it, create invoice. Right. So we need to check the customer job. That's it. So we see immediately we selected the customer. Our estimate that we made to him is there. So we select it and click on OK. Your estimate appears here. So then we change the date to the date that was given here. And that was 8th June. 8th June. So that's it. Right. The VAT applied. Okay. Close and save. Yes. What's the next transaction? The next transaction is what? Oh, we forgot to add the net 15 terms. Net 15 terms. So we need to go back and add it to it. So the terms to be the net 15 terms. You see, we didn't touch it. So to do that, we're going to click on customer, click on click customer. So you click on customer center, then you come and see our invoices here. So that's the first invoice. You click on it and click edit transaction. So edit transaction, you see the terms here. So we go through and check the net 15. So that's it. Yes, we select it. I think that's the only thing you forgot to add. So we add it. Then we are done. Save and close. We are done. Yes, the change it. You close it. They come back to our transaction. So that's convert estimate to invoice. We are done. So sales receipt. That's same June sales receipt. Cash sales. Two inverters to work in. So the customer is the working, right? The amount is 5,000 as a total amount. Then the class is separate. So let's go back to QuickBooks. Alright. So you go to create sales receipt. Create sales receipt. So you go to customer. Create sales receipt. So where is it? Oh, my mouse is not working. All right. Yes, yes. Now it's working. So let's go to edit preference, customer center. We check if the payment section, everything is intact. So we have our undeposited fund. We make sales receipt, it comes with cash. So we need to check that thing. Use the undeposited fund as the default way. To confirm this, that's how I'm checking it so that we can see that our transaction is really going to the undeposited fund. Okay. So we make that setting, then click on OK. Okay. All right. Loading. Here you can go to home. From home. Now click and enter sales receipt. Go back. So it says sales receipt, right? Yeah, cash sales invented. So go back to QuickBooks, the customers, and start sales receipt. So we select cash and now we deposit to what? Undeposited fund. It's confirmed, right? Yes, confirmed. Then back to let's check. The payment from what? The class is start Friday, then amount is 5,000. So two inventors, two working customers. So the customer is the working. Let's go. The class, let's say the class is start Friday, then customer we say working. So since we can type working here, but we need to add it to it. Yes, we need to add the customer. So working and add new customer and working. So this is a customer that just barging into the shop to buy. So working customer. Okay. Cash. Make sure on deposited fund is checked. Then the transaction date. That's what 10th June. So 10th June is the transaction. So, so if you don't understand how the format of this date is, you can use the calendar. So the item. You see inverters, right? So the inverters is under the mountain we get it. So since we don't have the inverters only here, this one to do. Then we need to add inverters to get it. So add new. So the inverters is it inventory part or non-inventory? So let's check those sides. Okay, that side, that side we have mountain range. So inverters is also under the non-inventory, non-inventory part. So we click here and select non-inventory part. Okay. So now back to our transaction. You have two inverters to work in. So the inverters are two. Since it's two, that means it needs to be done in quantity. Get it? So the name of the item is inverted. The name of the item is inverted. Oh, yes. So the price is 2,500, right? Since two of the inverters is costing 5,000, that means one is 2,500. You get it? One is so here you see the inverters was 250. You get it? It was 250, and now the inverters is given a total of 5,000. That means either this side was a mistake, or if not a mistake, you can still add our own that will sum up to the 5,000, since the inverters total up to 5,000. So back to QuickBooks. You you need to measure it by each. You get it, so that it will be in one unit. Okay, then 250 won't work, so if you do 2,500, that will amount to what? So you set the account to what? Sales inverter, and click on save and close. Okay, so now we have our inverters here. One is 2,500. Then the quantity is 1. So we need to change the quantity to 2, since the question says 2 inverted. Alright, so if you're a working customer, it's taxable. Yeah, and that's the class is taxable. Save and close. Then the next transaction is what? Receive payment from Echo Farm in the deposited fund. So receive payment, because to receive payment, Echo Farm, you see, we have to receive a payment from Echo Farm. So any transaction we made appears, we click on yes, then the date, we need to edit the date to match the date given to us. So what's the date given to us? 12 June. Back to Facebook. So alright, we have about 12 June. Then undeposited fund is the physical cash, so we use cash. Then we make sure the account is undeposited fund. Then click on save and close. Save and close. Yes. Okay. What's the next transaction? That's bank deposit, right? Bank deposit. So bank deposit. 14 June bank deposit. Deposit all cash. So you go to banking, make deposit. See, all our undeposited funds are with us, so it appears you get it. So you need to deposit all of them towards the bank. So we select them, then click on OK. Okay, so click on OK. You see they are here. So the date, let's take the date. The date, what's the date? Okay. The date is, it says deposit all cash from what came to this. That's the above transactions that we made. Then to bank. The date is 14 June, so 14th, right? So these two transactions are right there. Then to make sure you deposit to the Fidelity Bank account, you can save and close. Yes. So customer center for the next transaction. So the payment. I think we didn't assign a class to the first transaction and the purchase one. So we didn't assign a class. Alright. So let's check this transaction. Alright. So these are transactions made against um previous transactions. So there is no need for you to sign a class here, right? It takes the previous transactions class. Okay. So you see the previous transaction is Accra. So that's all. So all this one you see the they are made against them already. So when depositing them, there is no need for us to change them, right? So that's why you see the class section in those areas. Because these invoices have been made already. Right? The payment is being received. So we are done with that one. Let's go back to the last one, which is the payroll. The payroll. So see payroll and journal entry. Payroll and journal entry. So date 25th June, monthly payroll, gross salary 2,000, 15,000, 15,000. Okay. Sorry, I think my sound went off. Okay. So payroll and journal entry. So this one I have gross salary, salary expense, then pay. So this is a journal entry you are going to make. Right? Journal entry. So you close this. Then you make a journal entry. So for the journal entry, you are going to make it at the accountant section. You can see make journal entry. Make journal. Okay. Then assigning numbers to the journal entry. Say okay. So our first entry is what? Based on date 25th June. Okay. So what's the account? First account involved is very check the debit side to be expense. The debit side to be salary expense and the credit you have pay. So basically the debit side, the debit salary expense. Yes. So that's the only thing you have wages and salary. Then salary and wages expense. Then how much are you debiting? This is 15,000. Yes, 15,000. So then the credit side is going to be payee, payee, payee. The payee is 2,250. So the credit side, we have, you see, it's giving us the summation like automatically balanced, but we are going to use 2250 and account is what payee. Yes, that's the payee. That's the one. Right. Then the next one, you need to do the next transaction. This is bringing the balance down at the next transaction that we're going to do. So the next transaction is also at the credit side, and that's net fee, net fee. So it's going to get S and I zero. Since you have something like okay, employer's net. You're going to use that. Net the one payable that net payable, net the one. And the amount involved, let's take the amount. 2825, 825. Go to the next transaction. So the next one The balance is 11925. Okay. There's a balance. So that one is going to be our net salary pay. So net salary pay. And you have it here. Yes, that's the balance. That's all. We are done with our journal. So you can see our debit of 15,000 and our credit side sum up to 15,000. So we're done. Then the date, yes, the date is enter. Okay. Yes. So this one there wasn't any class assigned to it. So we will go anyway. Right. Then go to our next transaction, which is 28 net employer net. That's 13% net contribution, 30% employer contribution. So go to the debit side now. So we still have to go to the journal accountant, then go to the make a journal. Okay, giving you 13%. Yeah, 13%. So the 30% is employer's net contribution. That's sorry. So the it's going to net expenses. The debit side is net expenses. So that's 1,900. That's it. 13%. 1950. Then let's go to the credit side. The credit side is what net payable. That one to 1950. So it's giving us account. Yes. Oh, sorry. So we have our net payable. That's one. Yes, that's the net payable. Then click on see. Okay. Sorry, the date. We didn't make adjustment to the date. Need to make adjustment to the date. So what's the date? 28. 28. Yes. So that's it. Yeah. It wasn't assigned to class again. The last one is a depreciation. That's delivery ban expense 800 accumulated depreciation 800. So 30. So accountant make from here 530, right? 30. Right. So the debit side is what? The depreciation. Yes, the depreciation expense. The yes, we have a depreciation expense. And how much is involved? Um, 800. And this one, we have accumulated depreciation. That's it. Save and close. Alright. So now we are done. Now we are done with all the transactions and everything. So we are left with what the requirement. So it says generate a profit and loss standard report for the period 1st May 2020 to 30th. June. So back, you go to report center. This is a profit and loss standard. You click on that one. Then click on run. So once open, you maximize. You can see this March to March 6th. Yes, that's the date is starting from. That's why you're not seeing anything yet. You need to change the date to 1st May, right? To um June. If you can't see how to read this one, use the calendar. So it says the same way you can use the calendar. You click on this, you can see we select if you want to forward it to forward. We are using 1st May 2026 to 30th June. Right. Now refresh. Um, so these are our reports. These are profit and loss reports. Right. These are profit and loss reports. Okay. They said modify the report to show percentage of income and percentage of row for comparative analysis. So we are going to customize it. So customize report. Then you can see percentage of row, percentage of income. Ticket. Click on OK. So we are done. Then let's see the next thing to do. So ensure the report is collapsed to show primary account type only. So primary account type. So we need to collapse this report. So we collapse it this way. We have this one. We have our cost of goods. Yeah, collapse all of them. Right. We have the sales. So we have our income, cost of goods. We have our expense. This is how we collapse the account. So immediately you click on this one, you collapse. Or better still, you click on collapse. You collapse the account. This is how you get it. But to collapse it more, immediately you click on collapse. This is what you get. Expand, you get a full detail. Okay. So to show primary account only, collapse it again. So click on it. Collapse the income, collapse the cost of goods sold, collapse the expense. This is These are the primary account type. So these are income, this amount. So we have the 48,200. Our cost of goods sold to be 25,000 plus profit. So yes, this is it. So we are done. So once we are done, I said save and export the report as a PDF name with your index number. Right. So you come print and you go save as PDF. Get it. Now this is the name of the PDF. You name it your index number. My index number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? That's my index number. So you locate it to wherever, mostly desktop is okay. Then click on save. Alright. So that QuickBooks can't complete current action due to missing component. Easy installation. Okay. Since I have a problem, so go to report. You can click on this. If you do this and it doesn't work, save as report and it doesn't work, don't worry. You can click on this report. Now you see your report this way. Then the print section is there. You see, it will be at this side. Click on this and select it to Microsoft Print to PDF from, you get it. Yes. So you select it, then you don't touch anything, then all pages and everything. Everything. You're able to print. Once you click on print, see it's something you now you want to print to your desktop. So you just use your index hammer, right? So and it's 1, 2, 3 after 9, yes, we are done. You click on save, we are done. So we are done with your QuickBooks. Now you can close it. Anytime you come back, you come and see it the same way. So thank you for watching this video. Click the like, share, and comment for me to know your let's know your contribution to this or what you have for it. Okay, and in case of anything, you can just DM me or just share your thoughts in the comment section, and we're going to do well to reply you and get you. Okay, so okay, so let's let's minimize the video if our report is on it. So our report is 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's our report. So click on it. Now this is how our report looks like. In the time for the report and everything is going. So this is how our report looks like. Okay. So thank you for watching the video. Alright. Thank you for very much for watching this video. Share for people to also benefit. Bye for now.